Yo, boom, Flight T Sports, we back. FT Sports, this your boy TJ the artist.
And it's your boy Stephen E, the sports guru.
And we back for another one. I don't know what number episode this is. I don't really care. Whatever. But the finals is now 2-1. Got the Suns and the Bucks. The Bucks took care of the first home game. The next one will be on Wednesday, I believe. What do y'all think about that, Steve? We'll start with you.
I told y'all, when the Bucks go home, they play differently. I'm not going to say that the Suns are out of this series, but I'm gonna say that it's gonna be a tough one. I'm gonna call it right now. I think I'm gonna say Bucks and 7. Well, sorry, Suns and 7.
Suns and 7. Okay,
yeah.
Okay. So what you got, Ben?
Suns and 5.
Oh,
we had this conversation before, and I told y'all when we was texting that next game the Bucks were gonna have that outstanding shooting game where they was just doing everything right. It was gonna be a blowout. They was gonna win. After that, I think that's it. Suns are the best road team that's playing right now, or what has been playing this whole season and this playoffs. They're gonna steal this next one in Milwaukee
and then finish it at home.
I don't think so, man. I feel like Giannis is doing what he's supposed to do all series, all freaking playoffs.
Back-to-back 40-pointers. Back-to-back 40 point games too. I seen him play. You could tell that he want to win. Like, this ain't no just a casual 40. Like, no, he's going to get that 40. He's
trying to get them 40 in the paint.
And for him to be coming off that hyperextended knee playing like this is crazy.
And what was his free throw? They say he was like 15 for 17 at the line, I believe.
Yeah, because he at home. They ain't counting down. They ain't hit him with that 10. What, bro? That's, if they put that in 2K, that'd be crazy. They should put that in 2K. It would be so fun.
But I told y'all, we all said that the next game was gonna be Milwaukee's. But
yeah.
If you look at the Suns stats, what Devin Booker had, 10 points?
Yeah, they actually benched him in the fourth.
Come on, man.
Because he was.
I get it, though. I get why. You don't want him to get in his own head.
Yeah. I mean, from what I'm seeing is like, we all kind of, like you said, we knew that game 3 was finna be what it was last night. Game 4 is going to be a close game. Watch what I tell you. It ain't gonna be no blowout on either side. It's about to be a close game. If you haven't watched a game, people out there that's watching us right now, if you have not watched any games, watch Game 4. I'm telling you right now, Game 4 is about to be a close game. I don't see.
Go ahead.
I don't see Book having another terrible shooting game like that.
No, he's not.
I don't see him having that again. So
he's gonna get you about 30.
Yeah, he gonna re-up. I don't see him doing that twice. But go ahead, man.
Yeah, and then did y'all watch the game?
Yeah, I watched a little bit. Yeah,
snippets here and there.
But as soon as it like it got a little closer, then once it just like that lead started going, I was like, all right, it's over. It's over.
The third quarter, they was when they started the second half, they was up 15, and Suns brought it back within 4.
That's when I started watching.
Calls kind of started leaning towards Milwaukee, real heavy. Like, it wasn't like horrible, but it was kind of bad. Like, they wasn't stopping Giannis inside of the paint,
regardless.
Like, it wasn't stopping him. But on the other end, like, there were some foul calls not being called for the Suns to get sent to the line. Like, they only went to the line 15 times the whole game. Giannis went to the line 17. So, like, that was a big difference as well, along with Booker just being completely off. Like, I think, like Crowder was probably the best player on the court.
And that's how you know you lost.
No,
he's not bad.
No. But Crowder being your best player, Crowder being your best player of the night shows you that game was it was a wash.
But you know what's crazy? If Booker scored 30, Suns probably would have won that game.
That was a dub.
Look at it.
Yeah, that's a dub.
Because they would have won that game. Remember, I think he only had 10 points or something like that.
Yeah, only 10.
Now
there's
they lost about 20.
Yeah. There's with what Benny was saying about the calls. They said every time the Suns or Chris Paul plays in front of Scott Foster, That's the referee name.
Mhm.
They usually lose. So I don't know
I
if
don't
that.
believe none of that, man.
I mean, but
Like-
the record shows it though.
It was just, it was bad though. Like I was watching, I started watching that. They brought it within 4, and then all of a sudden the calls just, it wasn't like horrible. Like I've seen worse, but it was pretty bad. But either way, I mean, I don't think it really mattered because Giannis was just doing damage inside the paint on the offensive.
I don't think they can stop him.
Like,
And then I think Ayton was in
rebound
foul
after
trouble.
rebound. It was bad. Like
Yeah.
Suns couldn't buy a rebound. They couldn't buy one. Like it was bad.
They gonna
But-
switch it up. I think they're gonna switch it up for game 3. Ayton, I think, was in a little bit of foul trouble too.
Foul
so that
trouble. Like it was.
so
the
they had to
calls
put
were bad, man.
yeah, and they
I
had
mean,
to
look who
put
he's covering.
Crowder.
He covering
They had to put
Giannis.
Crowder on Giannis. That's not gonna work.
Yeah, it's not.
Crowder
That's
on
easy
Giannis,
buckets.
that ain't
That's
gonna work.
easy buckets.
It was
That's-
Crowder
that's-
on Giannis. They'll switch to Booker, then Booker beat on Giannis.
You know,
It
Booker ain't got no defense.
it wasn't nice at all.
Yeah,
They're trying
nah.
to put Book on the highlight real quick. Y'all
So
saw
like
that
I said, I feel like, oh yeah, Cam put that man
You
on
think
a
that was a charge?
poster.
No, that wasn't a charge.
I don't know. His feet was set though.
No,
I
it
don't
wasn't.
care
He was
about
still
none of
moving.
that.
He was still
Running
moving
in
to the-
slow motion.
Still moving to the left like that. It was like that.
That
It
was
like,
tight, man. Because he was.
If
he was
listen,
set.
if you do a little this,
it was
a little that.
It
block
didn't
him
look like
foul.
he did that too much. Because before he did last,
Too bad.
he was in the air.
Listen,
But I
they'll
guess-
talk about that dunk way more if they won that game. That dunk will be like that dunk will be like the thing if they would have won that game.
They probably would.
Listen, that's when you
where is that? This is what. This
Listen,
is what's gonna
this
happen
is
for the rest of
where-
the series.
like that's a moment right there to show the love for your basketball team or how hard you play is trying to take a charge. Cause me, I'm moving out the way, and I don't care what y'all say.
No, I'm snapping. I'm gonna tell Coach to stop.
Cause look, he went to the free throw line after that. That's a 3-point play that you did just because you want to be a team player.
But he was taking a charge. It's not like he went up and tried to block it. Then that would have been like, all right, bro.
He could have still moved out of the way. It was a 1-on-1 full speed guy versus somebody that you know ain't got no hops to begin with. PJ Tucker ain't no leaper
I mean,
or nothing like that. He a scrappy guy.
PJ
Reach for
like
the ball. If
35.
you gonna do it, he could have reached for the ball. Anything.
I would have fouled him. Why
Now,
you drop it? Grab your whole
now you
arm.
got a picture that finna go up here next to him.
Oh my God.
If they got a poster and if they win the finals, I will have a Cam Johnson poster of him dunking on PJ Tucker on my wall. I'm saying it right
Show him
now.
forever. That's gonna be, you know how they do the highlights for the championship wins and all that.
Mhm.
They're gonna, you know how they do all that. Oh yeah, Booker. Oh,
You remember
yeah,
when,
PJ? All kinds
You
of
remember
crazy stuff.
John Collins had a picture of Embiid on his shirt during the post game?
Yeah,
See, it's gonna be like that.
they're gonna have it game 4.
Man,
Somebody gonna have that
listen,
shirt on.
that was ridiculous. It was crazy. I watched the replay. I waited, usually sometimes you get a oh, he just disappeared. Sometimes with the highlights that come like that. I was looking for the video, like I want to see the replay, and it took too long to get it. I had to wait for him to re-show it again. But that anyway,
Yeah.
I think Suns in 5 as well. I'm with Ben on this one. You think so? Everybody picking the Suns. We just picking it different ways.
I
So
say 7 because I don't think the Bucks gonna go down like that.
I think game 4 finna be a close one, man.
Nah, man.
I really think they're
don't
gonna win a
think so.
close one. I really think they finna win a close one, dog.
I think
But-
Suns gonna win, but this game 7 is gonna be. Remember, game 7 is gonna be where in Phoenix, right?
Phoenix, yeah.
Because they had a higher. Yeah, they had. Okay, but
There is no
it's gonna
game
be
7.
nuts. All right,
We
the
ain't
NBA
getting there,
gonna make it
man.
happen though. The NBA.
Oh, you said the NBA gonna make it happen. Oh, wait. How you gonna say the NBA gonna make it happen? But when I said Scott Foster coaching reffing their games, and you said I don't believe in that, but you believe the NBA man, shut up.
No, the NBA will go. I mean, if the game go to 5, game 5 or 6, you telling me that it's gonna it's gonna end like that? It's not gonna happen.
Why not? It's
It's
basketball.
2 teams that have never been in the finals before. Well,
and you
I
want
mean,
them to-
way back when, but
Charles.
still,
He's an
like
FSU
it's 2
fan.
teams in
Just don't argue with me. He doesn't
decades.
know any better.
It's 2
He
teams
doesn't
in
know any better.
decades.
He said,
He
"Don't
said-
argue with FSU fans."
So that's a different topic.
They don't know any
Listen,
better.
okay. Moving on. We're gonna move to some football right now. There was a list
Seminoles
of
alone.
top 10 quarterbacks that dropped on for the NFL or whatever. So I'm gonna just run the names, and if y'all feel like somebody's better than them, we can just start talking about that. So number one on their list is Patrick Mahomes. I don't think there's an argument for that.
Ain't no argument. That's
For
solid.
number one quarterback. I feel like that's a very solid person to be at number one.
I mean, it all depends though. If we say that, because we're talking about currently still playing, he's not number one.
Currently still playing, yeah. Like from this season, like what else list would it be
but
for
I'm
top 10 quarterbacks?
No, because I'm thinking about Tom Brady really on his tail end. So can you even count him? Because they really talking about
people. No, this is the list from the quarterbacks that are playing right now.
Okay.
From last season going into this season, Patrick Mahomes is number one.
12.
Y'all, you say Brady and you say Brady?
Yeah.
Well, I got both 12s ahead of him.
Well, guess who's number two?
Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers. He is do you call them defending MVPs? Because current. There we go. Current MVP Aaron Rodgers is number two. You feel like he's better than Mahomes? You'll take both 12s over Mahomes. I'm okay with Mahomes being number one. Aaron Rodgers being at number two. To be honest, I feel like Mahomes and Aaron Rodgers, they're like the same thing almost.
No.
Am I wrong for saying that?
Who got more MVPs?
Aaron Rodgers.
You got to go with that. Remember, if you go to championships, Mahomes only got one, so you really can't cut it.
Aaron Rodgers only got one.
Yeah, but with multiple MVPs is what I'm saying.
But we're talking about their play on the field, bro. Not accolades.
Aaron Rodgers is that. No, but that's what if they put in the top ranked quarterbacks, that's what you got to do, right? This season,
accolades. Gotta be part of that.
That's
what I like. Accolade. Well, if you do that, then I mean, I don't know all the stats like that, but I'm pretty sure Mahomes got a whole bunch of more passing yards than Tom Brady and touchdowns than Tom Brady. Am I right or wrong?
You're wrong.
Touchdowns in the regular season.
I feel like that's
he got more yards and touchdowns.
Are we talking about one single season, or are we talking about overall?
No, that's the thing. They did this from last season. They took last seseason and then made a list of the top 10 quarterbacks going into this. Yeah, not of like.
Okay,
yeah.
That's what I was thinking. I thought you were talking. Okay.
So they took last
still
season.
Taking both 12s over him.
No, I mean, if we're going by last season alone, Rodgers makes sense to be 3 because I mean, obviously, Mahomes went to the Super Bowl, so we can't knock him for that. So it's gonna be 12 is number one, gotta be the real 12.
Okay. So now they have at number 3, they have Russell Wilson. So we haven't even got the Tom Brady yet. So everybody taking Russell Wilson at 3.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's already wrong because 12 not at 1.
Well, Tom Brady finally is number 4. They have your Super Bowl winner at number 4. So
we already had this conversation. Wait. You can just keep moving.
Yeah, 12 should be one. If I reorder it, but go ahead. Now we got to find the final person first before I reorder it.
Okay, so that was number 4. Number 5 is Josh Allen, who had a crazy year this year. I like it there. I don't have any,
50-50.
50-50, who you got over him? Or who would you have over him? That I haven't said yet.
I mean, he proved himself, but I want to say that's 1 year. I still got to see it again. But if you're going by last year, I'm cool with that. But I don't know. I'm not going to count Lamar, though. I'm not going to count Lamar. Lamar didn't do that bad.
He didn't.
And if you look at LJ's stats, no, y'all talking about that bad. His stats were identical to Patrick Mahomes' stats last season. Identical.
So you said that
they
could be better than Mahomes?
They disrespect his arm a little bit.
Who?
Or a lot of it, Lamar Jackson's arm. But I wouldn't take Lamar at 5. I wouldn't take him yet.
But I like him. My thing is though, like you can't put Patrick Mahomes, you can't agree that Patrick Mahomes is number 1. Lamar has identical stats to him, and you can't take him at 5. Literally, the quarterback rating was like 106.9 and 106.3. The touchdowns was like 78 and 69. Like it was literally that close and that identical, like identical stats from last year.
So that's why.
But I'm not taking him up there. So. All right, but Josh Allen, I respect like
become a dog black
him.
Man.
Him getting Stephon Diggs was a listen. That duo right there went crazy that last year. At number 6 we have Deshaun Watson. I don't think I like him there, but I don't know if he's even going to play this year. I don't know what they got
talking
going
about.
on.
Last year's stats.
Nothing's going to happen to him until next year.
Yeah, Deshaun Watson's still on there. But they was trash as a team, but Deshaun Watson still did Deshaun stuff.
Yeah, he did what he could do.
Yeah, he did what he could do.
He's gonna play. They're not gonna start anything until next year. So yeah, he's going to play this year for sure.
Okay.
Think he's gonna play?
No, it's already known that he's gonna play. It's because they're not starting the trial or anything, because nothing is actually like set against him right now anyway. Mm-hmm. So like it's gonna be a bunch of media hype. So if they do decide to go at him for real, it's not gonna be to 2022.
Yeah,
let's go.
It kind of it died out a whole lot. It felt like every other day.
How I feel about that.
Yeah, I think to be honest, I feel like that came out because he wanted to leave. But
yeah,
that's just me. I don't have none of the I don't know what happened
to the Rodgers yet though.
I wasn't there. Like I wasn't there. I didn't see anything. But I'm just saying that's what happened. They have now. This is interesting. They have Dak Prescott at number 7.
Trash.
Come on.
I didn't think that he would be on here because of course he was hurt last year. He didn't even really play.
I want Grinch to hear this. Trash. You hear me?
I like Dak. I like Dak. I don't like the Cowboys, so it make me kind of like not like Dak in a sense. But it's like
6.
They have him at number 7 right now. No, number 7.
No, number 7. That's still too high.
They have him at number 7. So they're saying that he's closer to Deshaun Watson than he is. Wait, they got Lamar Jackson at number 8. I don't think he should be at number 8.
Dak trash.
He's so trash.
Dak trash guy.
Yep, that's how we're gonna go. We're gonna roll with that. Dak
trash guy. Listen, man, they got Lamar at number 8, and he wears number 8. What's crazy is what I'm seeing here. I think they got him at number 8 because of playoffs, but I don't understand why they have him like that for playoffs. It's like I don't get it. Like he's been in the playoffs 4 times, and they already giving him that tag of like he can't do it in the playoffs. Bro, you ain't get a man a season for like give him some time to get in. You know, I don't like that, and I think that's why they got him at number 8.
Got to cook it up fast.
Well, they did. It's because he's overachieving. Like people didn't realize that he was going to do this. They wanted him to get in, run the ball, throw a whole bunch of interceptions, and then sit down. They didn't know he was finna get MVP. They didn't know he was finna do all of that, break records and all that shit.
I think he's gonna go off this year.
Yeah. Number 9.
Yep.
Justin Herbert.
I respect the young man. Can't even lie.
I do too.
He before Dak though.
He before who?
Dak.
Dak Trash Scott. And number 10, rounding off the top 10, is Kyler Murray.
I don't like it.
I
feel like it's gonna be a bust. If you want to be honest,
Kyler Murray, you think he gonna flame out?
Yeah, I think so.
I feel like I don't.
Who's holding him right now? The only person that's holding him is who? D-Hop.
Yeah.
Gerald, they couldn't do much with.
Didn't they sign somebody else?
Obviously, Fitzgerald was older. Yeah, they what's the name? He was on the Bengals.
Another receiver?
AJ.
Oh, AJ Green. Okay. Well, we haven't seen AJ Green legit play in a while, so I don't know which AJ Green we're gonna get.
AJ never had a solid quarterback.
If he's anything like the AJ I remember, that's gonna be a crazy offense.
I mean, no choice. Like, what's your problem now? What's your problem? You got no
That's true.
problem. I don't care if you 5'11", 5'10", boy. You better figure it out. You got two dogs on the outsides.
Yeah.
So it is what it. And
So-
you got the slot receiver. What's his name? Oh my God, I can't remember his name.
Larry Fitzgerald.
Larry don't even know he want to come back. It's
Kurt?
the other one.
Christian Kirk. Christian Kirk.
Yeah, Christian. So you know, you better throw that ball.
Yeah, he has no excuses. He got no excuses. He was like me out there being a quarterback. I really think that we about the same height.
Stop it.
Nah, I don't think we the same height. I am the same height as he used to play for Miami. Dang, what's his name?
You talking about a receiver?
It was a receiver. He's actually my height. He just buff. I can't think of his name. He was real fast.
I know who you're talking about. I just can't.
I can't think of his name right now. It'll come to me eventually. But
Yeah.
okay, so that means that Carson Wentz, Matthew Stafford aren't on this list. Jared Goff, not on this list. You don't think anybody that's not on the list should be on the list?
Need to be on that list. I mean, anybody can replace Dak. Any one of those that you
Okay,
named can replace Dak.
so basically,
I don't know about that
if we
part.
push
could be on
Dak
the top
off,
10, but not that high though.
push Dak to 10.
Dak is not top 10. Stop it.
Dak will be 10. I mean, when he's on the field, the team look like they could play better. That's the only reason why I'm saying that.
let's see who.
I don't like.
Okay,
know
Ryan
I don't like the
Tannehill.
Cowboys.
You think he should be in there or no?
No.
Well, we don't.
After this year,
Okay, well, we don't know what Trevor Lawrence gonna do just yet, so we can't throw him in there. Justin Fields can't throw him in there. None of the rookie quarter. It's actually a lot of quarterbacks if you think about it. If you actually like sprinkle them in, like Joe Burrow, he might have a breakout year because
Joe could have had a big year if
he got hurt. Yeah, he got hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we don't.
If they put Herbert in there,
if they put Herbert in there, you definitely could put him in there. So we all basically we're disagreeing with this list because for y'all,
think Joe Burrow is as good as Herbert?
I think Burrow's good.
I think he's good, but
I'm not saying he's better, but
Herbert.
I feel like Joe Burrows is a solid quarterback. Remember, he had no O-line. Herbert
I
had
think what he's
everything but
saying,
the quarterback over there.
I think what he's saying is because Herbert is in the top 10, he feel like Joe Burrow can also be eventually in the top 10.
Exactly what I mean.
That's what he means.
I mean, before
I think that we're all disagreeing with this list. For one, Tom Brady ain't number one.
No, it's
Lamar Jackson's too far down.
He is.
Dak Prescott's too far up.
Dak Prescott.
You on the list?
This and what's crazy is these are what you call experts who know stuff and they make these
you
lists.
You know how we feel about experts.
Yeah, experts. That's not.
Y'all watch it right now. We don't give a. I can't cuss about these experts. We feel like it is.
We don't care, man.
Same things we can say, and I like most times we're more right than they are.
No, yeah, I mean, because we just talking
disclaimer.
about what we be seeing. You know what I'm saying? They go to the analytics and they dig real deep into the stats and find all this stuff to just
create a narrative that is like, bro,
so it's like they create something and they find stats to make it right, but that's journalism. That's how you do it. You know what I'm saying? If I say
we all if y'all don't know, we all feel the same way. We don't give. I can't.
If I was to say something like, all right, Patrick Mahomes is trash every third down, all I got to do is pull up every time he was trash when he was third, and then be right. Like that's how they do it. It's real.
But you ain't see the rest. You ain't see.
No, we ain't care about that. We ain't care about that right now. We just cared about
third down. Okay.
We just care about this third down on Sunday versus the Colts when he was trash every third down. That's all we worried about.
One game, okay, but
just that one. No, but
17.
We ain't care about that. We ain't care about it. We talk about this right here, right now. That's how they do it, bro. It's real simple to do that. And I'm too logical.
Give us something to talk about.
Yeah, it does. I'm too logical to to do that. Like
Me too.
I gotta tell you what I see. I can't ever say Patrick Mahomes is trash. I can't ever say Tom Brady's. I had to get out of my thing of like hating Tom Brady after a while because he kept winning. And I was like, you know what? I can't.
It took
even
him
hate
going
the
to
man.
It took him going to Tampa because I was the same way until he went to Tampa.
You was the
and I'm
same
like,
way?
he's still balling. Because
Bro, you want to talk
Nope.
about
and I
hate,
was like,
bro?
damn, he really is the GOAT. He really is the GOAT.
Man.
He had to go
In
to
the
Tampa
era
for
where we
that.
could see him play. We
He
see
said
him
he
play.
had to go to Tampa for that. No,
You should have
what-
realized that when they played Atlanta in the Super Bowl.
That's exactly what I was about to
No,
say.
I'm not saying. I'm saying
Greatest of all time.
That's when
I
it
didn't
flipped
like
for me.
Tom Brady. Like I didn't want to believe that he was better than what people were saying
Mm-hmm.
until he went to Tampa and I seen that he was out of that little, blue and whatever, gray, whatever, and that little
That red,
Like,
white, and
hat
blue
on
stuff.
for me to understand and be like, okay, this man really is that deal, and I respect everything
Mhm.
about him. That's all it was.
Man, it took that Atlanta game, bro, for me to flip over. Because I always felt like, man, the Patriots
I ain't flip
cheating.
over there neither.
Man, the refs cheating. Then I saw the Atlanta like game from start to finish, and I said, you know what, I can no longer hate them because it 28-3.
I never really thought they was cheating. Like my aspect was never cheating. I just felt like, I always thought Peyton Manning was better than Tom Brady. Always.
Me too.
I don't care what
Me too.
happened. I don't care how many rings he had. I always thought
Yep.
Peyton
Me
Manning
too.
was better than Tom Brady.
I mean, he
Right
was.
Until that Atlanta game. When that Atlanta game happened, I
Amen.
say, I am so sorry, Peyton.
But Tom Brady got it.
I am now moving over to Twitter.
I still was hating.
Listen, man. It pained me to watch that game, bro. It's like I
thought Atlanta
literally
had that in
watched
the
it.
bag.
Like I'm like, okay, they're starting to just fold, and Tom Brady is gonna. He answered every single phone call, bro. It was crazy. I'm like, there's no way, and then boom, he did it. There's no way. Then boom, he did it. Okay, all they got to do is, now the defense want to wake up. Oh Lord, oh my God, overtime. What are we doing here? It was so bad.
When I seen that, I was like, all right, man.
I always
Ain't
tell
watching
people
the
it's a
game.
problem when you're watching a game and the Patriots were losing or whatever the case may be. If they showed Tom Brady and he wasn't yelling, if he was just sitting there with his hands inside of his little pocket
Looking
thing,
down,
just sitting there
Or like
relaxing,
this.
you just know he's coming back. He's coming back
because he praying. That's what he was doing. He was praying. He know a Jesus. He know a Jesus that we don't know. That's what he was doing. He was down there like this praying, and then he answered the prayers.
Just know, forgive me for what I'm about to do to these Falcons fans. I'm about to tear their ass up.
Yo.